I want to share a dream that the Lord gave it to me a couple years ago about the rapture and how the elites, the devil, is gonna try to deceive many. Now, this dream didn't even feel like a dream. It was so vivid that it feels so real. And I want to say this. I want to tell you guys this dream because I've been very rebellion. Not gonna lie. I've been very disobedient to God. I let life drag me down big time. So seeing all these events taking place, I feel like it's time to share this with you guys. And God has been putting it in my heart to go ahead and just release it to you guys. And I gotta be obedient. The dream started at Dominican Republic. If you don't know me, I am half Dominican, half American. I grew up half of my life in Dominican Republic. So, yeah. So I was in Dominican Republic visiting family after a long time. And I was hanging out with my old friends. And if you know me, I like nature. I grew up in nature. I grew up in the rivers. I grew up at the beach as well. But majority of the time, I was always involved in rivers. And if you know rivers and anything with water, it definitely signifies a message from God. So we were swimming, and I guess something happened where I hurt my toe with the rocks underneath the water, and I cursed. And I didn't repent. In that moment, a loud boom happened in the sky. We looked up. I saw like a pyramid figure that shot a laser beam into the sky, and the sky cracked open. Everyone was freaking out. We got out of the water. We went up the hill, into the trail, back into the street. And in my heart, I can feel a sense of hopelessness. Like I was sad. Like it felt too late already. I see everyone. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of people screaming, crying, and this girl. I remember her face. It was Haitian girl walking by me with her head down, saying, I repent, Lord forgive me, I repent, again and again. And while she was saying that, I heard a voice that said, it's too late. Oh my God, it gets terrifying for here. So first thing I did was I ran into my mentors from church. Some way from Dominican Republic, I end up in a house which they're here in America. I spoke to my mentor's wife, and she was like, are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not okay. And I said, I saw this, and before I was about to finish my sentence, she said, we know. I was like, what do you mean? And when she said that, she was dressed in white, completely. Her and her husband, completely white, like bright white. I didn't understand that image in a moment, but I'll get to that. So all I said when she replied to me like that, I was like, so what are we doing now? She was like, now we wait. I woke up after that. Like, I woke up scared. My heart was beating. I told my wife immediately the dream. Like, it was so real that it shook me to my core. But I'm gonna break it down to you guys and what it means and everything that I saw and everything that I heard. I'm just gonna break it down to you guys. One, when I cursed, I had to repent immediately. The rapture happened right there, and it took majority of the people on earth. Two, when it happened, the enemy was already aware of it. These people are prepared. They know, they're ready for whenever happens. They're gonna make Project Blue Beam happen. They're going to light up the sky with big events, with UFOs. Some of them are going to be real, but some of it is going to be an image of the Project Blue Beam. It's gonna create like a whole cinema on the sky, and it's gonna look real. And that's what the Bible talks about, the great deception. The enemy is gonna use that to say that the alien event took some of the Christians away, or half of the population in the world was taken up by them. They're gonna use that as an excuse. So that way, whoever's left behind, they're gonna be deceived. And 3, to finish up the story, after my dream, I went to church. I told my mentors the story, and I said, I saw you there, and I saw your husband dressed in white. This lady kept on asking me to tell her the story, weeks after weeks, and I didn't understand why she was dressed in white, until God put it in my heart. They're not going to be here when the event happens. They're not going to be alive. They're going to be, I don't know how to say it without getting flagged. They're going to be asleep past before all this event. And me seeing them dressed in white, as the Bible said, when the rapture comes, he will raise the dead first. And that was her and her husband. They were waiting. And you know what? They're resting in peace in the graves right now. It blew my mind. That's why she kept on asking me, tell me the story again. God is incredible, guys. Repent. It's going to happen. Look at the events. Look all the prophecy that are taking place. I want it to be obedience to you guys. I want it to be obedience to God. My priority is to be obedient to God. So you can believe it or not, but I know what God showed me.